So it's now 2021, my first YouTube video of 2021, that is. And, it's been quite a while since I haven't uploaded a YouTube video, you know what I'm saying? And, reason why is, niggas be going through shit. I'm sure if you was a human being and you experience emotions, you would know how that shit is, you know what I'm saying? Or I would hope you would know. Because I got a whole bunch of other shit planned for this channel, like later down the line. Hopefully when some shit pop off, we ain't gonna be doing these little, low budget, voiceover videos no more. But trust, you gonna see eventually. You gonna see, and I'm sure you can hear I sound better because I got a new mic, new PC. You know what I'm saying? Had to set that up. Another reason why, kind of took some time to set up everything, but I got that shit working now, so content gonna be coming back, slowly but surely. But now, with all that out the way, you know what I'm saying, before you watch the video, I think you know what this talk is about. You gotta like, comment, you know what I'm saying, how you doing. It's just, how you doing? When you watching this, how you doing? Just comment down below how you doing. Gotta like the video, gotta subscribe, Yeah, with that out the way, let's get into this video. So I'm gonna be completely honest, this entire story is like, I say top 3 most embarrassing things I've ever been through. Top 10 most embarrassing, or top, man, high key, this is the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me, really. Now that I'm thinking about it. And of course, it's about a girl. So you already know what that's about to be. You already know it's gonna be some crazy shit. So about 2013 to 2014, I think it was around 2014. Around the summertime, I was in 4th grade, and this was right after I moved to New Jersey. Cause I moved to New Jersey in December of 2013, right? Yeah, I did. Around right before summertime, around April, maybe. But you know how every school has that one pretty girl that either is really nice or that acts like a somewhat to complete bitch, you know what I'm saying? It's either or, you know what I'm saying? It's never nothing in between. It's it's either you really nice or you 75% to 100% a complete, dickhead for no reason. So for me, in my elementary school, I had this one girl, average height for a 10-year-old. I don't know. Blonde hair, green eyes, you know what I'm saying? The typical fucking, cheerleader type, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. And I remember this one time we was just having a conversation. We was talking about what phones we had because, that's what you did back in 4th grade. Well, depending on who you are and how old you are. But, back in 2014, that's what you did. And, ever since I started going to that school in New Jersey, I was low-key eyeing that girl, what's she about, who are you, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to get to know you type shit. And I had this one friend, his name was Adam. Me and Adam, we was the type kids where, we into comic books, you know what I'm saying, we into Star Wars. And, niggas like us, we don't really know how to talk to girls. So what me and Adam used to do was, we used to, when it was lunchtime and, we got recess back when, niggas got recess. We would fake interview people, you know what I'm saying? He would be the cameraman, I would be the nigga interviewing people. And we would just go around just asking people stupid, funny questions or whatever, trying to be funny, and liked by everybody, cause, ain't nobody like this, bruh. But it was really crazy thinking about, recess and shit. We actually had recess, people going to school had allocated time to, just relax and just talk amongst their friends, you know what I'm saying? Really ain't got that no more. But now back to the story. So me and Adam, we hey yo, I gotta find out more about this girl. So we gonna interview her friend, try and fish some information out of her. So, I could kind of get a gist of how she is as a person. So, we run over to her and she all surprised and shit. And, just imagine how that would have been. You watching this in 4th grade, going down, a nigga run up to you with a imaginary camera and they just start asking you fucking random questions and shit. But now, yeah, really, I wonder how you would have thought about that. So, leave that down in the comment section below, how you would have responded if me and my friend came up to you with an imaginary camera and started asking you questions. But nah, yeah, we went up to her, start asking her questions and shit. And I'm gonna be honest, like, we was asking her more like stupid type questions, cause like, you know, if we ask her too many questions about the girl, she gonna get suspicious and be like, this person is interested in my friend. I'm gonna go tell my friend, and we can't have that. And you know, now I really don't know what I said to make this girl like do this, but whatever I said it. And like she just started yelling for whatever reason, and then me and my bro Adam, we just run back to like where we're all supposed to line up for school. Like, this should make absolutely no sense. It's so fucking cringy. I don't know why I did this. But now, yeah, we run back to, you know, where we lined up to go back to class. And, you know, fortunately enough, it was time to go back to class. So, you know, that worked out in our favor. So, you know, a couple days later, maybe even like the following week or the week after that, I'm just sitting in my house. I'm thinking about this girl. I'm like, man, when we friends, it's going to be the coolest shit ever. And, you know, I'm like, how am I actually gonna ask this girl to be friends? Surely going up to her and just being like, hey, you wanna be friends? You know, that wouldn't work. That's too, like, normal. You know what I'm saying? Like, that surely wouldn't work. So what I thought of is I was like, yo, I'm gonna draw a picture of a car. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know all the girls watching this, I know you would love a picture of a car. Like, what? Like, a picture of a car? Like, what? But I was like, nah, if I only draw a picture of a car, that's like, you know, what the fuck, what is she gonna do with that? So I'm like, I write out this letter, bro. And something along the lines of like, you know, you want to be friends, yes or no, and like the little checkbox shit. Yeah, I did that. And man, I really feel like I was about to get married that next day, because man, I had so many fucking butterflies in my stomach, bro. And you know, another thing I made at the time, man, before I say this, everyone watching, I'm not like this anymore, bro. I don't do this for females that I like. I don't do this. But what I did back then, nigga, 7 years ago now. At the time, my favorite superhero was Green Lantern, and Green Lantern wears a ring that gives him all his powers. So I'm like, I should give one to her. Like, that's a good idea. I should give one to her, because she totally knows who Green Lantern is. Nah, that'd be a little too weird, you know, as if this wasn't already weird enough. But you know, I go ahead and draw a picture of the car, and like, I'm gonna throw the picture of the car on screen. Like, this is the exact picture I use, like, for reference, like this exact picture. So like, wherever this piece of paper is with the drawing of this car, this is the exact car. And this, like, I used this exact picture, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, when I'm done, I pack that shit in my bag for the next day. You know, I wake up mad energized. You know, this is gonna be the biggest day of my life. And, you know, this could really change my whole middle school career for like for the time being, for better or for worse. You know, so it gets to around lunchtime, and you know, before I go to the lunchroom, I get the paper, you know what I'm saying? Then I go get my food. Then I go sit down at my table with my bro Adam. He don't, like, I didn't tell anyone about that. I didn't tell anyone I was gonna do this. So like, this was a complete surprise to everybody. And, you know, when I sat down at my table, I locked eyes with her table, and I was like, you know, today's the day. Today's the day I finally, you know, can get a girl to be friends with me on some like cool shit. Well, what I thought was cool shit at the time. So, you know, I take a second to collect myself, and then I walk over to her table, paper in hand and all, and then I just be like, hey, yo, read this when you have a chance. And, you know, she's like, oh, I'll just read it now. And then, you know, she starts reading it and whatnot. And she actually, like, you know, she starts smiling when she's reading it. He's like, oh, that's so sweet. You know what I'm saying? And then she actually stood up and, like, you know, gave me a hug and whatnot. Is what I would have said if that shit actually happened. But, you know, it didn't. You know, I awkwardly walk up to her and, you know, I give her the paper and I run away like this.
Hi.
Like, this is exactly how it was. So I sit back down at my table and I'm watching her read everything. And, you know, the longer she's holding the paper, the more she starts to laugh, bro. And man, when she was done reading it, she just started bursting out laughing, and I'm just like, man, like, Gibson, what have you got yourself into, bro? I'm like, holy shit, I regret everything in life. And then I see her one friend on the right take the paper and start reading it, and she's laughing even fucking more than she is, than the girl I like is, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, so the whole table starts to catch wind, and they all read the fucking paper, and they're all like, oh, he did it, and, you know, start geeking on me, start pointing and shit, and I'm just like, wow, I fucked up, like, royally. And I'll be honest, like, I don't exactly remember, like, how I felt at the time. I know it was just like, you know, black people, you can't really see blush on their face, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely had, you know, if I was white, my cheeks would have been like fucking red as hell. And as we're all lining up to go back to our classes, you know, we're all just like kind of like loosely huddled in this group. And she, you know, she's still laughing. Like, it had like 20 minutes passed after her initially reading it, and she's still laughing at how, you know, funny me fucking up is. So, you know, I try to, you know, be on some sneak shit, and I try to snatch the paper out her hands, and she, like, we having, like, this kind of tug-of-war, you know, for, like, about 5 seconds, and I'm just like, alright, man, I give up. You can just have it. Like, if you found it that funny, why would you want to keep it, bro? Like, I don't know. I should have just never done this shit in the first place. My fucking weird ass in 4th grade. And, you know, from that day, my life, you know, has never been the same. Not really, to be honest, because, like, you know, in 4th graders, they, you know, they remember things as well as rocks do. So, you know, it was kind of all right for me. But I still, you know, from time to time, I got the occasional, like, oh, you did this, bro? Like, you was that kid? I'm just like, whatever, you know, leave me alone type shit. You know, back when, like, rumors of you liking someone were, like, you know, the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that just about wraps it up for this story time. You know, more of the story is, like, bro, if you have a crush on a girl, don't do this. Like, don't do anything like this. Even if you just want to be friends with the girl, don't do this, bro. Like, you gonna come out looking like a weirdo like I did 7 years ago. Like, just don't, refrain from doing this completely. And it's funny now because that same girl, she's like, I mean, shoot, all offense, to be honest, since you did me dirty, like, kind of ugly now. Like, not kind of, like, nigga, you are ugly. Like, what? But nah, yeah, if you want to be friends with a girl, just be on some normal shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, catch her at, like, you know, some shit y'all both are at. Like, let's say y'all both got a certain class together, you know what I'm saying? Kind of gravitate towards where she's sitting, you know what I'm saying? Maybe just a little, you know, raise your hand more times than you normally do, you know, crack a couple jokes to the teacher, you know what I'm saying, that she really gonna be interested in you. And really, like, take everything I say with, like, a grain of salt, because I don't, like, nigga, I don't know how to get girls, bro. I'm still young, nigga. I don't know how to do this completely. But nah, yeah, that's just about it for the story. And, you know, the whole 4-month hiatus I took from YouTube, you know what I'm saying, I gained a lot of knowledge. You know, I came up with some more ideas, a lot more ideas actually, just about like double the amount of video ideas I had before. And, you know, I really want to get this YouTube shit popping, because, you know, niggas ain't working no 9 to 5, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas ain't built for that, like, in the slightest. But, you know, just stay tuned for that. You know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe, you know, comment what you thought of the video. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.